Alright, so I know it's been a while. Been out in the garage, but I've been messing with the Blazer. Um, Trying to do some stuff with that. I think I practiced tinting the windows because I was thinking about tinting the Montes myself after I get everything cleaned up and get all this ribbon sealer off. Did pick up some more of that for the quarter windows. So I don't know, I'm still about 50-50 if I want to do it myself with the tent or try to find somebody that could do it at the house. So yeah, I did that with the Blazer, and then the other day I went to go get emissions on it. It failed, so I was like, you know what, it might be time for a little tune-up. So did spark plugs and wires, ended up stripping one of the spark plug holes, or the first couple threads of it. I guess it was already stripped when I took the old one out, and it just happened to be I guess the number 3 cylinder on these things, and I had to get it's in a weird spot because it's right behind all the brake lines and everything, so you can't just get direct access to it. So I get a thread chaser for that, fix that, and put everything back together. So that's all buttoned up. Still need to do an oil change on it, then take it back up to get emissions. So that's what I've been messing with all week, and changed my schedule up a little bit, so still adjusting to that. But today, I'm gonna come out. I finally got the clips for the headlight bezels, so hopefully they're the right ones. Get those thrown on, and then I did get the fuel pressure regulator. Did get that in, so I did go in and already put some what was that tape on there. So I did put that on there. It's been on there for a while. They did send it out, like I said. They sent it out express shipping, no charge to me. So it took them a while because I don't know what took them so long after the first couple emails back and forth. Finally, I was like, hey, I'm trying to move on to the next step of my build. What's going on with the replacement? Do I need to go ahead and order it from another company? And then I got an email back. It's like, yeah, here's the confirmation number and everything. And it showed up the next day, expedited shipping and everything. So it's got to put a little pressure on them sometimes. But yeah, if I get these headlight buckets or if I get these on, I'll probably try to start taking that apart. Probably do the same thing, just take it off from the fuel rails. Try not to spill too much fuel and get the new one swapped out. Yeah, but it's enough talking. Let me put the camera down, get these headlights put in, and then I'll attempt to get the fuel pressure regulator swapped out. Alright, so I got the new fuel pressure regulator on. Might want to adjust this before so it's not all the pressure. So I'm going to back this out before I try to start it up. But the old one is out. So that one is out. You see where it was leaking from was just right up there. So this one has the plumber's tape on, or Teflon tape. So that has it on there. All these are tightened down. Tightened up these again. The one behind the alternator, that's all tightened down. So still need to run the vacuum line. So without making boost, I think I cap it off for now, because like I said, all this isn't hooked up yet, so it's not making any boost really, so I don't have to worry about the vacuum for the increased fuel pressure. So I'll just cap that off. But yeah, I'll back this out a little bit just so that way it will lower the fuel pressure a little bit. So I think before it was shooting way up, so back this out and just check for leaks. So let me do that. So grab an Allen wrench and back that out a little bit, and then I'll attempt to just key it on, get the fuel pump, sending fuel up here, and then check for leaks. Hopefully this fixes the problem. If not, just hopefully it fixes the problem. If not, I'm gonna be a little upset. We'll see if the racetronix fuel pressure regulator, the second one, is working or not, and we'll go from there. So let me adjust that first. I'll put the camera down, probably put it on the tripod, leave it just at about that angle right there, and then I'll key it on and check for leaks. All right, so back this out a little bit, so it should reduce the fuel pressure. Let me go ahead and put some power to the car, and then I'll attempt to give it fuel pressure. All right, fuel. Not hearing anything squirting up there. Right now it's 16 pounds. Prime it a couple times. That fuel pump is loud. So that's 47, so good there. Let's come up here. I'm not seeing anything leaking, I'm not hearing anything. Still got that one recording, so I'm gonna feel bad. I promised my neighbor I wasn't gonna start it today, but let's see. So, well, the main problem's good. You gotta see why it's not firing up now. So I'm gonna dig into that a little bit, but like I said, no leaks or anything, so we're all good up there. I'll switch back to the camera. So that's what it was. It was a throttle position sensor. I went in here and reset it, and it fired right up. So that's all it was. Yeah, that belt was loose, so pretty sure that killed it off. Yeah, just gave it a little bit too much. But yeah, once everything gets buttoned up, I think we'll be good to go. But yeah, just reset the throttle position sensor, and it ended up firing right up. So I forgot there's no rag or anything for the transmission, so that's leaking a little bit of fluid. Still need to get, I meant to stop by earlier this week to price it out on the drive shaft, but I didn't get around to it. But yeah, we have a little bit more action. I said I feel bad for my neighbor. I told him I wasn't going to start it up, but It just happened. But yeah, let me put this down, start cleaning up under there, and we'll be good to go. But yeah, no fuel leaks, so we're good there. Was leaking a little bit back here, but I think one of these I need to tighten up just a little bit. So get that tightened up. I think everything's good on this side. I'm not seeing anything leaking, so we're all good there. Let me double check this return hose real quick. Yep, that's all dry. That's all dry. All dry up in there. We're good on as far as fuel. Once I tighten those two up. Throttle position sensor. I think since I added the cable on there, you had to re-register everything. So that's all good to go. It's a little smoky, but you know, that's a second startup. Still need to get that lined up. It's not looking too good, but everything else for the most part, I think we should be good to go. I'll tighten this up. Still need to get the bolts for here, or the alternator. I have two of them, but they came off the old motor, so they don't look the best. I at least just want to get some new ones, so it's a clean look under there. You don't have everything else looks good, and then you have two rusty bolts holding the alternator on. So need to get those in there, tighten this up, and then just cut this crossover pipe so I can put a little spacer in there. So I get the thermostat on there, and once that's on, get some hoses for the radiator. So get that, get some fluid in here, get the drive shaft, finish up the brake lines, and we should be good. Nope. There we go. But yeah, I know it's not looking pretty. Still need to get this fender lined up. Bodywork's not the best, so we'll go over that in the future. You guys remember I was mentioning I couldn't find the lower spoiler or the front spoiler for it. It was up here the whole time. Sitting behind the Camaro spoiler. So yeah, it was up there. But yeah, other than that, I know I mentioned I was going to put the lights in. There are springs that I cannot find, so I know Mike's Monte, they have the adjuster screws and the spring kit, which is actually cheaper than I paid for the adjuster screws, just because I thought I had the springs laying around. So I'll look one more time. If not, I'll probably have to just order another set of adjuster screws with the springs. I think it's like 14 bucks, I think. So probably be like 30 with shipping from Mike's Monte. But other than that, I'll take that as a win for today.